Mix now. YouTube. Are you live? Do you read me? What's up, Yawgmoth, Greasy, Bastard, Blue Purple Kid, Clutch Nova, Jaunty IRL, Rafa. Hello, everybody. What's up, Arcane Dime? Okay, we're live on Twitch. YouTube should be live right about now. Okay. We are live. Hello. Big Labor Day if you're in the US. Adremix or DREMIX Dremix. Dafqui. I don't know, man. Ubi bread. Okay, we're live on YouTube. Hello, guys. All right, happy Labor Day to those who participate in the US. You may have had today off. I'm assuming I had today off. Hopefully everybody's doing well. What's up, Vernasu? Was there a tourney recently going on this weekend that just passed? This weekend there was no CPT major or offline event. There were a lot of big Capcom Cup World Warrior events going on. You know, we're in the thick of the season for the World Warrior events, so there'll be online events going on all over. Hate Monday holidays because I already don't work Mondays. Definitely a skill issue, Neon. They don't give you a floating holiday. I thought PAX was a tourney. PAX often features a tourney, but it's more of a convention that they do a tourney at. But they don't. It's not part of CPT, so there might be a PAX tournament going on that I don't even know about. Yeah, Cream City Convergence is going on, which is no longer a CPT event. So Just Kid just won that. That was a one-day tournament. If it's a CPT event, you'll probably know. It was CPT last year. That's where Mena RD qualified out of last season. But this year, it was not a CPT event. It was not. Did I see the slime clips? I saw the one where, well, the whole theme I get with the slime clips is he loses, and then in order to process and digest his salt, he requires talking to the opponent. Slime would be the ultimate antagonist to my ranked session. If that motherfucker Slime, if I didn't know him and he tried to invite me to a battle lounge to talk to me, I would think he's the most insane person on the planet. I would just think he's absolutely fucking insane. Like, don't talk to me. My number one rule with rank, I'm the exact opposite. Slime like needs to understand the psyche of the opponents he's playing against, and my number one thing is don't talk to me. I don't want to. We're not friends. Either way, win or lose, I don't want to talk to you. Like during ranked time, that is a special period where there should be zero social interaction. You are a faceless entity on the internet. You are the vector for my road rage. You are a faceless, devoid of humanity antagonist that I must overcome. I don't want to put a personality to this entity. You know what I mean? Like, I don't want to know you. I don't want to talk to you. Like, while we're in ranked mode, we're not humans and engaging with each other. So that's the complete opposite. It feels like Slime wants to talk to them. I don't understand it. What up, Mad Gear? That's crazy work. I'm sorry. Yeah, well, and ranked, it's how it is, man. The last thing I want to do is, if you try to make an effort to talk to me during ranked, I would be like, why are you speaking to me? We are not friends in this moment. Neither of us are human right now. Getting PlayStation messages calling you a scrub after they get washed is funny, though. Yeah, in my experience, the only reason someone would try to talk to you is to insult you, right? Like, literally the only reason anyone would ever try to talk to you after a rank set is because they want to insult you. So that's the only thing I can think of. Like, there's no other reason to make contact with the other person on the other end unless you are trying to either salty win or salty L insult the opponent, and that's usually what it was. That was usually what it was reserved for. Back in the days when it was a lot easier to actually communicate through like online gaming and consoles, that's all it was for. And I remember, like in the 360 days, I used to get hate mail for sure on Xbox Live, but that went away during the Street Fighter V PlayStation era. But I remember it turns out that during the not PS5, PS4 Street Fighter V era, during that era, turns out I was getting messages. I just didn't have notifications for them or understand how to access them. But I remember one time I logged into my PlayStation profile on PC and I saw like ancient hate mail. I had like a backlog of messages from years past, and I was like, oh dude, I totally missed these. And it actually mixed in there was a few like compliments. There was a handful of people who were being friendly, which was really surprising. But it's so funny to see those like after the fact, like months or years later, and they were just like, there's no context to the insults. And I'm just like, dude, this guy was pissed. No, that was the ROG days. That was definitely like early Street Fighter V. I mean, once COVID hit, everyone who was like a competitive player mostly switched to PC. So I switched to PC in 2020. So I don't remember why I signed into my PlayStation profile on PC, but there's a reason for it. So it was between like the 2016, 2018 era. I used to get hate mail when I beat someone in Killer Instinct. Interesting. You would face 187. Thanks for the big 6 months and 30-minute pain with the big 13. Hello, I hate my. Listen, don't let Twitter find out about that. You're gonna have an entire nation of Xiaohai fanboys asking why you hate Xiaohai. Be careful, man. You might want to keep that one to yourself. Keep a low profile. I'm getting a Victory's Pro KO for my birthday. Ever used it? The leverless? That's what I use. That's my daily leverless controller. You saw that? I had to dig through it. I mean, I think Big Bird. So what I'm referring to is Big Bird talking about his problems with the Street Fighter 6 meta. And, you know, Big Bird, I think he falls into the trap of speaking a little too candidly and like he's in a friendly private forum amongst other people that share a similar perspective to him and understand and give him the benefit of the doubt and grace, where really he's speaking to a megaphone to the world and is a competitive player. So it's always bad optics to like be a competitive player, especially if you didn't just recently win Evo and speak vent frustrations with the game you're competing in, valid or not. It's just almost impossible to walk that line and escape unscathed. It's just the reality of the situation. Even though I actually agree with a lot with what Big Bird's saying, it's not worth like voicing those opinions on Twitter. And yeah, what I noticed, I didn't realize it at first, but I eventually dug through the replies because Big Bird was saying he's getting cooked. And yeah, it's all Chinese accounts saying that he hates Xiaohai because he said Mai and Bison, and I didn't piece that together at all at first when he made that tweet. I'm like, yeah, anyone who plays Street Fighter 6 despises Mai and Bison. I'm just like, duh, of course. Like, you play ranked for a couple hours, you're going to come out thinking the same thing. Anyone who says that they do not have zero negative feelings towards Mai or N Bison either are lying or don't play the game. That's my opinion. Like, you have to at least, or you are a saint. You have mastered the art of Zen, and you should teach me your ways, right? Like, it's one of the others. I think most likely you're lying or you don't play the game. That's most likely what's going on. But perhaps there's some people who have they are completely they have centered their ego. They have suppressed it. They have embraced objectivity and have just, they can roll with the game. So maybe they're all better than me. But then I got the impression that they're all just defending Xiaohai because they perceive that as a slight to Xiaohai, which was very interesting. Because yeah, I didn't make that connection at all, and obviously Big Bird was not trying to trash talk Xiaohai. I would never have made that connection until I started seeing all that. But what I've also noticed now that I've been covering a lot of international events and doing the podcast, a lot of the comments I've gotten have been from a lot more international audiences. And generally what I've noticed is far more than American audiences, the international audiences that comment on social media on English-speaking social platforms are hardcore fanboys for their regional players. Like, like the way they celebrate their players is by calling other region players, especially Americans, stupid. Which it's been a little strange to experience that. And I guess that's sort of how like actual international sports operate. But like in my perspective, like it's always been about celebrating all the players no matter where they're from. But I've definitely noticed that every comment I get from a person who's it's English as a second language or translated, they don't celebrate the player winning. They start off by saying Americans are stupid. Like that's always the leading energy with whatever comment they have. Like fuck America, Shanghai #1. You know, like fuck America, Blaz #1. Like it's generally, and the topic has nothing to do with America. I'm like, okay, man, whatever. Yeah, it's just funny because it's a funny energy to me because in America, it's not like American audiences love American players. American audiences also hate American players. Like it would make more sense to me if American audiences were like, yeah, our players are the best, and that doesn't exist. American audience, the American FGC, their favorite players are usually international players. They're like it's a general trend. So I don't know who they're arguing with usually. But I've noticed that energy. So I think Big Bird stepped into that trap because he slighted Shanghai's characters, even though I don't think he was thinking of Shanghai at all. No, we're just warming up the stream. We haven't done any content or anything yet. What prodigy did Big Bird say this time? You're combining completely separate things, man. Don't worry, we'll get into the title segment soon. What up, Eli? Most Americans trash European players, so yeah, a lot of people root for the opponents. Most Americans trash European players. Do they? I don't know. I feel like if you're in the know, like, you know, generally every community has like it's you can describe it as a sphere or a circle, right? And as you get more towards the center, you have people more and more embedded to the community than you have on the outside fringes, people who like just know in passing about the community, right? And there's a continuum there. And in my opinion, once you get deep enough into the community, the vast majority of people from every region respect any player competing at a high level. That's generally the case. Obviously, I'm generalizing, but I don't usually see the average person dissing from in America any other region. Now, there might be passive disrespect in the sense that they don't think of or they don't acknowledge, right? There might be like a passive, like a biased perspective, right? Which is natural to happen. Biased perspectives are going to occur. And I think that's generally the fault of the American audience, is having an incomplete or biased perspective. So they might not have the full picture when discussing international scenes. So that happens for sure. Like, yeah, like a subconscious bias. But there's generally, I mean, obviously there's exceptions. There's a lot of loud voices out there that are actively disrespectful. So I won't. But generally, I feel like the average American fan and player who's actively playing the game understands that if you win anything, like, that's fucking hard. And winning is hard. And so you have a mutual respect. I just feel like we're entering that zone where there's a lot more fans than active players. There's a lot more fans than active competitive players. And the active competitive, anyone who's an active competitive player has a, like, I think just at a baseline level, some level of respect for people doing it big. Americans love punk. Yeah, but for as many people from America that loves punk, there's also a huge number of people who do not like punk from America. It's not that black and white. Like, I think of any top level champion from United States, Punk has been the most divisive beyond any doubt. There has never been an American champion that has been more divisive amongst American fans. Like, that is an objective fact. So to say that like all Americans love Punk, I think is missing the context that anytime Punk tweets anything, there's thousands of people chomping at the bit to try to tear him down, American and international. There's a lot of people like that. So it's not that clear cut. Yeah, Punk has heel energy. That's a good way to put it. So some people gravitate towards that and can give him grace with that, and some people don't like it. It's just, you know. Didn't people hate Justin? People used to boo for Justin just because he won too much. I don't think people dislike Justin as a person, but at that time when Justin was so dominant, it just got boring for people. I think that's a different sort of. That's a different vibe, in my opinion. That's not disliking him. That's just like, oh, this motherfucker is winning again. Get this guy out of here. Somebody beat him. You know, it's kind of different. It's not really personal. I know Justin didn't love that, though. That was still tiring for him. So he mentioned specifically he was really happy when people were cheering for him when he won MVC3. Yeah. Well, I've been seeing Big Bird's tweets, and I'm like, dude, it's just not worth it to be a top level player and talk about the game. You have to be able to handle a lot of people calling you dumb and being extremely throw extremely personal attacks at you because you have a different opinion about a video game. And also, it's just bad optics. Like, you know, the immediate response is, oh, he's just mad because bad, even though that's not true. Like, it's just not true. Mena RD has critiqued this game so many times, and how many evos does Mena RD have to win for when he calls the game random for people to not like call him a moron or like to insult him with personal attacks? It just will never end. Like, you can't do it. So as a competitive player, like if that's your primary lane, I think it's self-serving to just kind of not talk too much. Unfortunately, it's a reality of it, which it's gone across most sports. It's a consistent theme amongst competitors worldwide for forever. Look at any sport, any athlete that actually speaks their mind, even if they're educated, eloquent, making strong arguments or points, there will be hordes of idiots who tell them, you know the line. I didn't want to drop it because it gets a little more politically charged, but you know what I'm saying. Like, generally, it gets bad. So it's the unfortunate reality of being in a competitive field like that. You got to be able to take the heat because people are just not going to be smart or nice. Unfortunately. Phenom is the only pro player that knows what Twitter is for. And even then, people swear to God that there is not a hint of irony or facetiousness when it comes to his takes on Ken and the Twitter content he puts out. People swear that there is not a shred of humor embedded into what he's doing because they are dumb. Okay, they're very dumb, but you got to understand the vast majority of people on the internet they're a little. They're not firing on all cylinders, and they're reacting immediately without context and without taking time to understand. They swear to God when Phenom points his phone into people's faces at Capcom Cup, all the top players, and gives them dirty looks and stares at them when they don't put Ken in top 5, that it's not a joke between friends. They swear to God. And then when he doesn't even play Ken, and they still think that he is 100% not joking about the Ken downplay. Yeah, he doesn't even play Ken. So like at least Phenom, he committed to the bit and he doesn't give a fuck. It slides off him. So for I think Phenom, I do agree that Phenom has mastered FGC Twitter as a pro player because he found his bit. He committed to it to the end of time, and it makes no sense to think he's like dead serious. And it's hilarious because everyone who like gets pissed at him, it just makes it funnier. It's like Nemo hating on Geef, and people swear there's not a hint of exaggeration for comedic effect on Nemo's part. They swear they're not leaning into the bit at all. Like, yes, there's a hint of truth about Nemo hating Geef and a hint of truth about Phenom downplaying Ken. Yes, but obviously it's a bit. Obviously it's a fucking bit. Like, if you can't recognize that the reason why every single time Nemo and Idazan, when they play, they have that humorous standoff, then I don't get it, man. There's also people who wholeheartedly agreeing with him, like he's the Ken Messiah. Yeah, that's the other side of it too, for sure. There are delusional downplayers out there. I've seen them in the forums. I've seen them everywhere. Usually they're hard stuck in like platinum, diamond ranked, and they grasp onto any shred of evidence they could use and twist to support their narrative, and that does exist. That factually does exist. 100%. I've seen it for all kinds of communities of characters. Usually Ken and Chun-Li. Usually it's some kind of World Warrior shit, because usually, here's the pattern I have. It's usually from older players who have been mediocre to bad with their character for many, many decades now. And my theory is that the only way they can rationalize that they haven't been winning tournaments decades into it is that the character they play is too difficult and bad. That I just feel like it's like an experiment of like ego brainwashing. That's usually what I've seen. I think generally younger players growing up in the post esports world kind of understand that you get good or die trying. Like, that's it. Like, you're either winning or you're not, and you do whatever it takes to win. You play to win. It's just how it is. Generally, it's not always the case. These are generalizations I'm drawing, but I feel like with most younger players in all genres, you just try to win. Obviously, cope and downplay and everything always exist, and that'll be eternal. But I think there's a bit of a shift there. Okay, let's get on into the actual gameplay for today. All right, so I recently was able to crack 1900 MR with Sagat, and I updated my thoughts on Sagat's gameplay after, I guess it's been almost a month of me playing him, and my thoughts were, the secret is to drive rush more, and I definitely stand by that. You're not going to be sitting around pressing big buttons and throwing fireballs. You need to use drive rush. You got to do it. Of course, immediately after tweeting that out, I went ahead and lost all my points. So the plan is to get the points back and to also continue to optimize and land these combo conversions. So I've been meaning to land the optimal drive rush combo conversions, and I keep forgetting to do that. So we're going to focus on going into this combo sequence and focus on getting our points back. I have to be careful about what you say in front of SK. It is true, though. You do need to drive rush more. So I talked about this last time, but after doing a crouching medium punch drive rush cancel, it's usually optimal to hit confirm into back heavy punch and to go into this route mid-screen, which does more damage in corner carry. The hard part about this is if they block it and they're crouching, you can't do this on block. Like, you're just left punishable. That's -9. And you can't save this, because if they're crouching, you don't get to special cancel your back heavy punch or anything. So if you go into this on block, you're just going to get punished. It's not a block string at all. So you have to hit confirm when this connects. And if this does connect, you want to use this medium kick nexus route mid-screen. And also, if you get closer to the corner, maybe this distance, you can correct this and get more damage with a heavy knee into light DP if you hit the corner. And then in the corner, we're going to do that manual delay greedy tiger route, which would be optimal damage for level 1, level 2, level 3, and for the hard knockdown without any extra bar with the charge heavy punch. So I keep not doing these routes. I keep doing instead things like this, which is just not as good. So I really want to fix that habit. So that's what I'm going to try to focus on. Frankie Star 808, thanks for the big 14. Appreciate that. Land Denley VR with the Prime, thank you. Joy FK with the 27 months, thank you. Appreciate that. Excuse me.
Here comes a new challenger.
Seems like this your main. Guys, I don't have a main in this game. I generally just play the new DLC character. I like just learning the new stuff. That's what I like. Nice. Okay, that was interesting. He's backdashing a lot. Nice. Okay.
Sagat.
I see. He's trying to reset the spacing with a lot of backdashes, so I gotta chase that down. I probably could have killed. Yeah, I definitely could have killed.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, so you gotta stagger sometimes and then stop your pressure to bait out the parry. Okay. Whoa. Oh, what? Oh, I messed up. That was spaghetti. I think I got an accidental fireball there. That got weird. And then I don't know how I dropped the combo. All right, let's move on. Yeah, you can't double dash, right? optimal.
Round 2.
Be optimal with it. Maybe a drive rush combo would have killed there. All right, brought that back.
Sagat wins.
Let me see if a drive rush combo would have killed there.
Round 1. Round 2. Fight.
What up, broski? What's good? All right, no main in this game, but are you going back to your previous not main of Terry, or are you going to stay as Sagat until the next DLC character? Brother, I don't know. Like, you guys ask all these questions. My point being, I have zero plans. Okay? If I had a main, I would tell you that I'm sticking, that is my main and I'm playing that character. What I'm telling you is literally every day I sit down to play Street Fighter 6, whatever I end up clicking on in the menu, I don't know ahead of time. I don't know. So that is my point. I have zero plan. Now, I might have habits, like I have a habit of going back to Terry, right? You get what I'm saying? But I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. I don't have anything that I'm like, this is my main. This is how it is. This is how it is. I try to explain that the thing I have the most fun with right now is trying to optimize new stuff and learn new techniques. That's what I've been having fun with. Can I even do this here? I don't know if I can reach with that. Oh, so that would have killed. Okay. Actually, would this do more damage here? No, less damage. Okay. It does more damage to go medium right away if you don't scale the combo longer. But for longer combos, you usually want to get to back heavy punch as soon as possible. Maybe I go into OD Tiger Knee? This doesn't work this way, does it? No, I don't get the grounded. I can't connect here. That's the problem. Too far away. Maybe a weird drive rush conversion? I've never done this. This is more damage, right? Yeah. This is a weird combo. This is a weird conversion, because normally from back heavy punch, you always go into like the medium fireball, but I can't, from this distance, it connects to back heavy punch, but I can't combo from it. And normally, if you're like point blank with your back heavy punch, you don't want to do drive rush into back heavy punch. It'll just whiff. You want to do the medium fireball juggle first. This is like a weird correction. Do I even need a delay? I'm delaying the drive rush cancel. Maybe I don't even need a delay. This is a weird situation for sure. Oh, you're saying doing a double? That was less damage. I've just never done this immediate grounded back heavy punch drive rush cancel. I don't think it's optimal for anything except for this situation. Yeah, stand heavy kick would be more damage, right? Oh, it does. Let me see if I can get the right height. Keep hitting too low. To 120, that's slightly less damage. Why is that less damage? What did I do? I guess I got medium DP that one time. Yeah. Oh, Tiger Nexus. Well, I have to do this. You have to do drive rush back heavy punch to get that, right? So it'd have to be from this route, which is less damage. That was 1829. Was that more than the other route I would do? Okay, so here's my thing. This is what I would have done normally. I would have done this. And that would have whiffed, and I would have been upset. $18.55. That's the best I can do, right? Oh, I could have done heavy tiger knee here because I hit the corner. Right? Or am I too... Oh, okay. Well, that's 1829. Was that better? 1829. The exact same. I don't know. I thought that was more optimal. Yeah, going through that kills the damage, but it's stable. This is a weird route, and I don't like drive rush jab into back heavy punch. This is only hitting because Sagat's fat. I feel like this would whiff on most characters at this range. And then the fact that this doesn't work just kills me. Medium Nexus, back heavy punch, heavy tiger knee, medium DP. I'm not hitting the corner for that. I mean, I agree if I'm in the corner. That's a problem. This is the... I'm in the transition to the corner. It's a different route situation, right? Seems like the best route here is this, but this is such a weird situation. But I think this is good to know that if I do my full drive rush jab sequence all the way through, I should still end in back heavy punch. Because this is just less damage. Going into heavy kick nexus. So, I think that's the stable takeaway. If I have to do the full drive rush cancel sequence from lights. We're talking about Noah or Blaz. Well, you're gonna have to wait and see. Welcome to fucking streaming / get clickbaited. Now watch this Twitch ad. I'm not joking. My automatic ad counter is going off. It's about to... it's literally about to kick in with an ad any moment now. Good timing. Oh, damn. The counterplay, the tier 1. Oh, man. Don't subscribe to me so that you get ad-free viewing on twitch.tv/Brian_F. Don't do that. Anything but that. Thanks, man. Dr. Derek, thanks for the 2 months. What? Really? Revenaris, thanks for the 4 months as well. Appreciate that. I'll take that. Oh, big brainer. I'll take that as well. Thanks for the big 5 gifted. Very kind of you. Thanks, man. My feelings are hurt. My feelings feel amazing right now. Everyone's so generous. Big brainer with the 5 gifted. That whiff super. GG's.
Welcome to my world, bitch.
Tedious Pie with the 4 months. Thank you. Did I miss Oh Yeah Yamas with the 29 months earlier? And Frankie Star 808 with the 14 months. Thank you. Oh yeah, Yamas asked Manon to Master video when? That's on the Clips channel. I did Manon to Master during the Sage Jam Slam. So if you want to see Manon to Master, it's already on the Brian F. Clips channel.
Round 1. Fight.
I gotta go to Crouching Media Punch there. Hey, okay, I did the new route.
Round 2.
Probably not the best thing to do there since he was gonna kill, but I did it. Trying to build that muscle memory. Walk your toes, buddy. Oh. Oh, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Totally not 2 DP execution errors in a row costing me this round. I'm using crouch DP when facing player 2 side or facing left. And I'm very weak with it. Like literally my ring finger is just, I miss the input a lot. But I need to keep working on that for crouch DP for Sagat basically. But I'm just physically weak at doing it. Oh, I did the wrong route, huh? Cool.
Sagat. Round 1. Fight.
Yeah, true. That was not plus. I should have challenged.
Round 2. Fight.
Okay. Ouch. Walk your toes, man. This wasn't optimal. I was starting to do the max damage route, then I kind of bitched out. It might have killed. Should have just gone for it, huh? Oh, you didn't level 3 me? Thank God. Okay. I think I could have just killed. I got suddenly scared to go for big damage. Let's see what I could have done. It would have been close. Yeah, I definitely should have went for the clip farm. With CA, this might have killed. Would that have killed the CA? It would have been close. Nah, I don't think CA would have killed either. I could have just done this for burnout. Yeah. Do you ever play in a meta way for the sake of content creation? I don't. I feel like when people start throwing around the word meta a little bit too liberally, I find that they're starting to veer in some sort of like the same mental pathways that conspiracy theorists start going down. I don't know how exactly to explain it, but I feel like if you start mentioning meta gameplay too much, you're like veering into that territory of claiming like the moon landing was fake. Because in my view, you play good or you don't play good. And my goal is to try to play good. Maybe. Oh no. Maybe if I wasn't whack, I would have killed him there. Ah! I'm dead. I should have played more meta in this situation. Nice. Yeah, I think I could have killed him. Back heavy punch. I could have killed him there again. I should have gone back heavy punch like we practiced, huh? Back heavy punch. Be optimal. Well, maybe if you hit the corner with the heavy kick nexus into back heavy punch, it's better. I don't know. Survived. Dang. Could I have killed him? I'm like not both. Okay, there was like, what was it? The first round of the first game and the last round of the second game. I feel like I could have killed him. I'm not really like understanding my damage potential against Akuma. I didn't want to burn out again. Crouch GP. Was that kind of clean, or like, what's going on? That wasn't clean. No way, dude. We both press heavy kick. Ah, fuck. Oh! If I made him block, it was over. Oh, heavy DP, you're so slow. We are swinging. You mashed there. I messed up too. I was planning a whole sequence and then I panicked. I did the wrong thing. I didn't mean to do heavy kick there. And then once I did heavy kick after the driver's cancel, I didn't know what to do. I was playing too fast. RGG's. I was going too fast. I wanted to do driver's cancel from crouching heavy and then block to try to bait a DP. But then he parried and I think I got tricked for a second and I thought it hit. I can't believe he mashed there. If I just did the forward light kick ender, it would have been counter hit. What was I thinking about with this game? The first round, the first game there was something I was thinking of. Was it this? Or was it the first round? Oh yeah, it was here. So first off, isn't this is like way more negative? This is like -10, so I could have done. I could have done something meterless to kill. Yeah, so I could have gone straight into back heavy punch. So that would have been good. Like heavy punch charge DP. That would have killed too, but I think that does less damage overall. That's good to have meterless. I mean, this would have killed too. Yeah, I should be using this as well. You're right. But if I did panic, let me see what it would happen if I did this. Yeah, so even if I did panic, once again, if I just did my combo that I'm supposed to be doing, anything besides the shit I'm doing now, which is this garbage, which is not good. Even that would have killed, right? So like I do need to be using stuff like this when I'm not confident, but also when I do this, I need to go into back heavy punch. And even if I do the easier version, oh, I forgot about that. I don't remember if this is what you want to do from this anyways. That doesn't kill, okay. I forget if there's another ender here. I guess just that works in the corner as well. Okay. Well, this is starting to get into manually timed territory, so I might as well just do my other one. I believe back heavy punch, medium generate first part, back heavy punch, medium knee, DP. It's optimal. I doubt it. Right? Because I would be surprised. Let's see. The other route I have, I think it's the optimal one. Let's see, though. Just that one is manually timed, so it's a little risky. No, so that's not optimal. So this is the optimal one from my understanding. It's just a little tight. 2-frame window. So that's the optimal one. Delay Greedy Tiger to get the ground bounce. And I guess I would do this if I'm not spending meter. So that would be optimal from there. But obviously I should just not do that. Can I choose another replay? It's just that that's manually timed, so it's a little risky. Necessary Tuna, thanks for the 5 months, and Tedious Pie with the 4 months. Thanks again, guys. Okay, I think it was the second round here or something. Or is here?
Oh well, if you can't beat them, join them!
Okay, so I guess the question is, could I have killed here? Wow, I cannot believe I'm still... But I have no way to get into that level 2 if I do that route. I'm barely building the level 2. Isn't there a slightly better ender? I forget. Should I do the Jinrai route here? I forgot how to do level 2 for a second. I don't think this will kill either. This more damage though? Less damage. Yeah, I think the Tiger Nexus routes at the end of a long combo are pretty good, but if you do them in the middle of a full driver's extension, they are bad. And generally, to build level 2, I feel like you want to do the driver's cancel loops. Wait, sorry, what was I thinking? That's less damage. I'm pretty sure that at the end of a... I don't quite remember, but my understanding is at the end of a... Like, once you already do this, it's still just better to do the Tiger Nexus. Like, the basic dry brush loop sequence. I skipped something? Let me double check then. Oh, the last forward heavy kick? Yeah, my bad. Then it might work. This might be it then. Oh, no, slightly better though. I guess if you hit the corner, you still want to go into the back heavy punch, medium fireball to towards medium. Back heavy punch to medium fireball to towards heavy. Level 2 launch always does less damage. Unless someone can invent new technology. It's always less damage you go into the combo. Unless you extend with a level 1, of course. So I think that's it. Unless there's like a more creative juggle I can do here with the medium Nexus launch. I think that's it. You go for launch when you want corner carry. So you can do like a full corner carry into hard knockdown. Or you go into launch if you're about to build level 1 and the follow-up combo will build level 1. Level 2 starter? No, that's max damage. Level 2 starter is just, like I said, any combo to level 2, any level 2 combo extension is going to do less damage than raw level 2. At least that's my current understanding. I'm willing to be wrong on this stuff, but I did a decent amount of investigation on that, so I would love to be wrong here. Rotisserie 53 with the fresh prime, thank you, and Zlubog with the 7 months, thank you very much. Can I get one tip to make fighting Sagat easier? My plat ass is getting his cheeks clapped round trip. I know his 2-hit target combo is -5, but unless people spam that, I'm in a bit of a pickle. His 2-hit target combo. None of these are -5. It's hard to say without seeing what's going wrong, but like remember, you duck the fireball and you move forward. Raw DI is pretty good against Sagat because if he Tiger Knees, you can react, especially at the medium or heavy range, you can react to raw Tiger Knee with your own raw DI, and his big buttons are very committal, so you can mix in raw DI. But just remember that his high Tiger shot, just crouch it, and then if he tries to walk or drive rush while the crouched fireballs, the high fireballs on screen, you can just do sweep or something, or crouching medium kick. Nah, his shit's really punishable.
Round 2. Fight.
Wow, he really late canceled that. Nice. If I could do crouch DP, I'd be in a really good spot right now. Okay, survived. Oh, I didn't mean to dash, fuck. Wow, we're mashing. Yeah, I tried wake up level 2 and I missed it. He was going to bait it anyways.
Can win. Round 1. Fight.
Oh fuck, I brain fart. No, that was my chance to do my cool combo. I shouldn't have done this route. I regret it. Alright, it worked out. Next episode of Trash Talk soon? Yes. Soon, TM. Okay. There we go. Did a proper combo, I think. Actually, I should have gone heavy kick. Tiger knee. We hit the corner. Getting closer, though. Nice stand medium kick. take that.
One step behind.
Thank you.
Sagat.
Forward leg kick is such a goated move. I would argue that forward leg kick might be Sagat's best move. I messed up. I should have converted that. So good. You think Stan like it? His leg kicks are all very good. I could have killed him first of all. Second of all, fuck.
Sagat wins.
Survived. What up, Rob? War in the world are you today, man? War in the world.
Round 2.
Who's the main Ryu streamers right now? Jimmy? I don't know, man. Okay, I should have murdered him here. Yeah, we'll accept stand medium punch as a starter. Bruh, okay. So am I close enough for a heavy kick? Yeah, that would have been easy. Say I didn't optimize that though. Say I just did single hit standing. No. Oh shit, Major Ham with the Major 10 gifted. Yo, thank you so much, Major Ham, for making it rain trash can trash. Congrats everyone who got dunked into the dumpster. Big 10 gifted, thank you. Congrats everyone who got dunked. Yeah, this is hard for me because look at this, like in this moment, in this little shimmy moment, I'm thinking like, okay, punish counter, sand medium, I should go to back heavy, but you're too far, you know what I mean? I could have kept it simple though. Any of this would have worked. Actually, does this do more damage? No way, right? It does do more damage. And then what did we learn from the last route? We're too far for this one, right? Yeah, too far. Didn't hit the corner. How does it compare with 2 MP heavy punch 6 HK? What do you mean heavy punch? You can't go into any of them. Ideally, I think back heavy would be better here. I think, but I'm too far for it. If that's what you mean. Yeah, should have just kept it simple. Street Fighter 6 shit right here. Oh, that's the best one? Okay. Yeah, so still ending in the back heavy punch DP. Back heavy punch heavy tiger knee DP is the best. But I feel like going to OD Nexus here with this ambiguous amount of drive gauge would be safe. Because I don't know if I would have got 2 drive rush cancels. So if I only got 1 drive rush cancel, it still would have killed. Doesn't matter. 3688. Micro walk? I ain't doing all that shit, dude. Do I really have 2 frames when I have to go forward to back in a 2-frame window? And I don't even think that would reach. I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that on a random mid-screen shimmy where I barely even recognize that I got the hit. You know what I mean? I barely even saw that I hit him. I just need some shit to cash out.
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
You must crush them. Bison has been killing me as Sagat. It's been very painful. Yeah. Not my game.
Your time ends perfect KO.
Oh my god.
M. Bison wins. Round 1. Fight. Uppercut. Jab. It's over. Prepare.
This is not gonna kill. Wow, his level 2, for as busted as Bison is, his level 2 is actually pretty bad. Thank God he chose that and not level 1. Okay. Got lucky. Take it. Okay.
Sagat wins. Round 1. Fight.
Should have got immediately into back heavy punch, but it's all good. Ah, I was waiting for it. No, I panicked. I missed the button. Fuck. God, I swear to God, I was waiting for that too. I just took my mind off it for a second. I don't know about that one, man. GG's.
Bison wins.
I wish I understood why I was like this.
Round 1. Round 2. Fight.
Why do fighting games have to be so bullshit, dude? Why is it like this? Like, what is the deal here? Should I just be like committing to up back when I see these kind of things? Like, you just can't anti-air it. Or can you? Brian, I keep getting hit by unchecks. I'm 37 years old. Should I hang it up? No, when you get hit by a DI, it's just because you assume your opponent cares about their life and would not consider that an option. You got to remember that you're fighting people who are rabid fucking animals, and you got to be ready at all times for DI and just hover over DI and just accept any other offensive patterns they might throw at you. I don't think it has anything to do with having bad reactions. It's just that as you get older, you become less risk adverse and understand there's consequences to your actions, but your opponents do not know that and they do not care. So it's more of an expectation of your view of reality versus your opponent's view of reality. I don't think it has anything to do with any physical state of being. It's just that you can't comprehend that someone would literally throw away the entire game on a gamble like that out of nowhere. But they will.
Round 2. Fight.
Straight into it, huh? I am dead. Jamie's been another character I've been struggling to stop as Sagat. I feel like he gets his drinks up way too quick against me.
Jamie wins.
Okay, we gotta slow the roll. Airborne? What the fuck? What are you jumping for?
I have the momentum.
I wasn't ready to convert, my bad. Punish, let's go. Heavy DP did something for once.
Round 2. Fight.
Oh god. I fucking hate the random palm. Woo. It is hard to control people with this character. Dude, random fucking palm. Ah, lucky again. I'll take it. Let's go. Opti. Desperation! Desperation! Oh my god! You got to play neutral! Random palm, random palm, random palm. Turn yellow, turn yellow, turn yellow, turn yellow. Ah, you sneaky son of a bitch! Turn yellow, turn yellow. Oh, okay, we're optimizing. Nice nooch, yeah, nice. I hate JB. I'm not gonna lie, I'm random as fuck. That was supposed to be wake up drive reversal. But that's just between you guys, okay? That's between us. Rafa 16 doesn't have to know. He doesn't have to know. Yeah, see, I only accidentally do random DIs. I don't purposely do random DIs because I value my life. Maybe the lesson here is I shouldn't value it. What up, Rob? How generous. Sparing a homie at Twitch Prime. How generous.
Well, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em!
Oh. Pixels away from greatness. Dahlberg, thanks for the prime. Enjoy the mid-tier emotes. Appreciate it, man. They're blocking a lot. I definitely gotta throw more. Dude, fuck me. I cannot do DP from crouch. They're buffering, so take advantage. Should have gone into back heavy punch. I regret this route immensely. Whoa, no ways indeed. What the fuck? Oh my god, forward light kick, thank you for saving me. That route is max damage without going into level 1 or 2, but I need a better route for going into level 1 or 2. That was kind of a not the right route to choose. Wow, what a jump. Level 3. Kind of weird combo choice from me. Baited.
Sagat. Round 1. Fight.
Nice. Was that thunder? Yeah. Yeah. It do be thundering out here. Dude, I gotta walk in a lot deeper when I do that sequence. Wow. I got killed. No! Damn, I messed up my pattern too. I did a button earlier and it didn't come out because I pressed it too early. And then I hesitated and pressed another button. I got clipped.
Chun-Li wins. Round 1. Fight.
What? I didn't even see that hit. I don't know if my brain rolled back or if there was a rollback in game. Yeah, nice.
Round 2. Fight.
I didn't mean to do that. Fuck, I keep missing my DP input. Wow, I'm really surprised he challenged that early. I staggered too much. My reactions are too good. Man. Alright, GG's. If I was better and had used medium DP as my general anti-air for everything, I would have got him. What? Why do I keep dropping that? Naru Tara, thanks for the 9 months. Thank you. Whoops. Oh, what's up, Noah? How you doing, man? You holding up all right? Serve bot Frank, thanks for the big 25. Am I dead? Dang. Nice bait.
Round 2. Fight.
Ah, you got me. Ah! GG. Man, I really struggle with Marissa all the time. I feel like I just approached that character fundamentally wrong. I don't know what it is. I've been getting coached by every Marissa with every character I play. Brian give Noah mod status. Now, why on God's green earth would I go and do that?
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Why would you, in the chat, be suggesting that out of thin air? Oh, Lord Psycho? Uh-oh. You got a perfect parry, Marissa? I don't got those. GG. Nice spacing.
Round 2. Fight.
Did I run into the late active frames with that move? What the fuck just happened? I'm a bum. Medium DP would have worked too. Am I dead anyways? I'm alive. I got a pixel. Nice. Revdo, thanks for dunking Noah. Appreciate that. My drive gauge! Oh, come on. Nice backdash. Yeah, immediately reset the situation.
Round 2. Fight.
It's supposed to be crouching heavy. Cooked. DI. Alright, GG's, man. GG's. I'm not ready.
Kimberly, win.
How hard is that matchup for him? I hate it. Yeah, I mean, I have trouble with weird matchups with Sagat so far, but yeah, Kim is always hard. But I also do really bad against like Zangief and Marissa.
You must crush them.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I did the wrong route, but at least I did back heavy punch. What do you do here? You block, okay. Back heavy punch, but I shouldn't have spent the drive gauge. This is weird so far.
Round 2.
What's the prodigy Blaz? We don't know yet, man. What do you guys are? You gotta wait for the content segment. Listen, just let me hit 2K MR real quick with Sagat, then you guys will get the content segment. Don't worry. Just 1 second. Should have done DP level 3 there. Yeah, let me hit 200k MR any second now. trying so hard to crouch DP. Oh my god, I can't do it. I'm literally getting bodied by Bazooka Knee right now. I love this game. 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 This was a good game.
DJ wins. Round 1.
Good game. Very good game. Nope, dropped it that time. You block, right? Yep. I shouldn't have gone that route. I didn't have enough drive gauge for that. Should have gone a basic driver B and B route. Oh, I was trying to get freaky with that one. I didn't know what to do there. Thought maybe a back heavy punch would land because it was so high up. Okay, I'll take that up. Sure. When you use the whole DP, when you're trying to not spend bar and go for max damage and meterless knockdown. Yeah. You're right, you're right, you're right. Why is drive rush jab the thing? Alright, I got cooked. Drive rush jab and bazooka knee. I'm trying really hard to crouch DP everything, and I'm so much weaker at that right now. If I could crouching DP consistently, I could have stopped a lot of those bazooka knees. This DJ kind of nice. Yeah, man, he knows drive rush jab and bazooka knee.
Round 1. Fight.
Oh, I guess from that juggle you can only do like a light DP. You can't get the back heavy. Could a driver's cancel killed them?
Round 2. Fight.
God, it's so hard to know when to use that move with Sagat. Did I just win? Okay. Yeah, he kind of messed up there. He checkmated himself. It is really hard to get stuff to connect with Sagat sometimes. Maybe I could have done heavy kick there. Ah, I didn't recover in time. Okay.
Dawson wins. Round 1. Fight.
He's traversing at really weird times, but I can't predict it. Man, he threw. No way. Okay. I'm in a bad spot. I didn't play that fireball battle well at all, and I got impatient at the end and jumped in. All right, GG's. The heavy tiger knee is really hard to get get over fireballs. You have to pretty much do it before they throw the fireball. The medium one is pretty good though. I did heavy there because of the range. So there's a sweet spot, and I was outside of the sweet spot, I feel like.
Round 1.
This is really bad routing. One day, I will be able to do a crouching DP and not just get counter hit by jump-ins as I'm trying to uppercut. One day. One day.
Round 2. Fight.
Finally, what's up, Mexican Seth? Hello. Yeah, you got me this time. I got too impatient. He zoned me out. That got weird. I didn't mean to do Tiger Nexus. I was supposed to be stand heavy kick anti-air. So I was just confused. Another missed DP.
Here we go.
Another missed DP. Yeah, Kimberly's tough.
Farewell.
Might be time for a break after this one. Oh, thanks, Mom. Did you make pizza rolls? Darn.
Round one. Fight.
Nice whip punish. Let me out! Fuck, that was back heavy punch. I didn't know what side he was on. I don't think level 1 would have killed here. Not from this route.
Round two. Fight.
What could I have done from that? Look, I press heavy kick at good times, but I don't really know what to do with it. Ah, crushing DP. Finally.
Sagat. Round one. Fight.
I don't know. Oh, thank you.
Round two. Fight.
Yeah, true.
Farewell. Party time.
Should have gone straight into back heavy punch, but it's something at least. I'm trying so hard to crouch DP. My weak ring finger, man. See, I stood DP there and I got hit early because you should crouch DP. My crouch DP confidence is shook. dashed? I'm scared now. Oh, now I lose. Oh. Ah, nice sequence.
Kimberly, win.
Nice sequence. What's a crouch deep input? I just hold down and then try to press forward. That's it. But it's hard to do in reaction. You can't use normals in the situations where I'm trying to DP. I do need to use a bit more back heavy punch when I can, but in the situations where I'm trying to DP, I'm not reacting in time. It's a last second thing. If I try to use back heavy punch there, I get stuff even worse. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. You have to DP in those situations because I'm waiting to react to a neutral jump bait that I didn't see initially. You just cannot do normals there. It has different utility. But in times where I can do back heavy punch, like a raw jump in, I definitely need to be doing that more for better damage. DI? DI? That was a little silly of me. Nice check. You're saying 5 HK? I did not know that had any anti-air invulnerability. Oh, they didn't punish? Okay. You're getting a lot of perfect parries, buddy. Hmm.
Care to hear how this ends? In ruin.
You're getting a lot of perfect parries.
Round one. Fight.
Nice timing. You're getting a lot of perfect parries.
Round two. Fight. Keep to yourself, please. Final round. Fight.
DP. Yeah, cross-cutting with Scott's definitely harder because he's tall. Like, I'm not 100% certain, but I feel like there's just certain angles where you just can't do it with him, where it would be possible with other characters. I get counter-hit a lot. You can't do it, but that shit is not consistent. Okay. Why are you... I don't know, man. It feels weird. It feels weird. It feels weird. That DI, why did he DI there? It just, I'm just saying, it seems a little, it's a little... He had a few moments like that. Nice. What do you got? Nice, okay. I kind of messed up. Yeah, I messed up that sequence. No, the jab didn't connect. Oh, that left me in a bad spot now. Alright, GG's. Dang. Yeah, I gotta recognize the spacing after this. Where, I guess at some ranges, the light punch just won't connect. Because I whiffed the drive rush cancel, and that basically put me like that. So I gotta recognize that. He's definitely cheating? I don't know. It's a little suspicious, but I don't really care enough to investigate. It's a little weird, but whatever. In the end, I didn't lose because of a DI or perfect parry. That was weird. Interesting. I did run into a 100% cheater off stream the other day where he didn't do anything besides auto jump, auto DI, auto parry. Like literally, if you didn't move, we just stared at each other. It was a 1600 MR Akuma. Like I was just teabagging him the whole time. He got me at the end with a auto jump level 1 super fireball. Okay, hold on. What do I do here? I do that. I don't know what to do when you're doing all this shit. Yeah, people are acting like people have to perfect parry or auto DI 100% of the time. That is not true. Like, these scripts they have, you can scale them for how frequently they kick in. Like, I don't know why people act like it has to be every single time. That is absolutely not true. That is not how the scripts have to operate. They've gotten very sophisticated. Which is that's what makes it so nefarious. It's like you can have it operate a percentage of the time. I don't know what this Atlanta player's doing, but I'm getting cooked. Yeah, not intentional. What? What did that whiff? Oh god. I'm old! Fuck, dude. I didn't know what he was doing at all. Alright, GG's. I'm getting smoked. Unfortunately, I believe I may not be playing well. Yeah, we're down like 100 MR in an hour. The target combo whiffs on crouchers? I don't think I knew that. No, does it? It just hit.
Now, find a new rival.
Why can't I level 3 after medium punch, light punch, DP, medium DP? If you hit on a late active frame, you don't get the cancel window, and if they're standing, you're going to get the late active frame. So it'll hit earlier if they're crouching and combo, or cancel to level 3. But if they're not, you're not going to get the cancel. I should have done DI again. Nice punish. Charles with the 18, thank you. Pickle this guy, Brian? Is that going to be the... Is that what I do as Brian? I pickle my opponents? Clean. I'm making too many mistakes. I think I'm in a pickle right now. Pickle my own creation of playing like ass. Alright, let me slow down and try. I'm throwing away too many games. Okay, converted that. Where are you going? Oh, I thought I got the wall split. Not gonna lie, that perfect parry anti-air attempt got me frowning. It's part of the game, man. Yep. Oh, yeah. No, that was bad. That was bad. Sweet. Took the lead there. Dude, you gotta stop. Oh, nice. I didn't think I would get frame trapped that hard. Nice. Oh, that was equal hits? I thought I would have like one more. I don't know. I thought Sagat was the king. Oh, this was ugly.
DPs. I missed a lot of DPs at level 3, unfortunately. Kind of disappointing how gimmicky Tiger Nexus is. It feels like a balanced Jinrai. There's still mix there. It's just like, it's not as rewarding. And it's more punishing. It does a lot of drive gauge damage, though. Oh, you're back? You rage quit earlier, dude. You okay now? Oh, nice.
Sagat. Round 1. Fight. Round 2. Fight.
Oh, yeah. Too slow. I'm not gonna die. Can't do DP! That was supposed to be heavy DP. You do a lot of risky moves. Thank you, Heavy Punch DP. That's one of its good uses. For Akuma Air Fireball, it just destroys that. If you do spaced Space Akuma Air Fireball, it just completely liquidates that shit. Certified kosher. It's not a bad bit, I'm not gonna lie. It's not the worst bit I've ever heard. Okay, so here's where I fucked up. First of all, when I land this, I need to stop wanting to stand medium punch. Because if I just did this, he's 10 billion% dead. Right? I could have even put some stank on it with the Opti. I probably even... I wonder if I could have killed level 2. Like, once I landed this, he should have been dead. What about level 1? Level 1 will not kill. I didn't do it right. this won't kill. But I bet you level 2 would. Maybe not, actually. Yeah, I'd have to extend level 1. But anyways,
Oh, well, if you can't beat 'em, join 'em.
should have just gone into that. Or actually, 3172. That would have been more damage. 3298. $3,305. So that would have been the most. So yeah, because I'm out of drive gauge. Three, 2, 4, 8. Yeah, so I should have just gone straight into my crushing medium. Been confident in my route. This would have done a shit ton of damage. Instead, I fucked around and I don't know what. I do stand medium for some reason after overhead. I bet you I probably could have just done this. Yeah, this would have just killed if it built meter. But even a poorly routed option would have been really good. Medium doesn't work there, right? Yeah, just gotta wrap my brain around doing that shit. 3, 3, 2, 1. Is that max damage? 3, 3, 2, 1. Three, 3, 2, 1 versus. Why? Suddenly I can't execute. Sorry. 3, 3, 0, 5. Okay, so max damage is still getting to the back heavy punch, medium fireball, but if you're not going to drive rush cancel or spend more drive gauge as you're out, you want to go add the medium first, then back heavy punch, then get your back heavy punch fireball. And yeah, so this is max damage. Unless, let's double check. No, 3209. So I definitely should have just gone into a basic ass combo. Can you level 3 after driver's overhead a la Blaz? That does less damage. He just does that because he likes it. And I don't think I can because his level 3 is too slow. This is only +7, and I think Sagat's level 3 is like 10 frames. Or 9 frames. Oh, and I don't even have level 3. What am I talking about? That's why it doesn't come out. What about the Light Kick Nexus follow-up? I think that's less, because I have to go straight into the Dry Rush back heavy. That's 3294. So in this situation, it's less damage. Oh, actually, whoa, weird scaling. Never mind. Weird scaling quirk here. The first hit of this is interesting. This is not normally the case. Three, 4, 1, 1. That's the most damage from the single hit of that heavy DP.
That is not the case from single hit drive rush cancel, from what I recall. What up, Rags at 8,009? Thanks for the 13, and it's DFC with the 3 months. Appreciate that. So, from this, this ender does 3294. And you see here, this is 3154. So from the single hit, it is more damage to do this extra extension here from a single hit confirm. 3294. But it seems like from an overhead into it, because you're adding more hits maybe because of the scaling, that's 3489. Wait, is this doing more damage now? 3489. 34. Why is this doing more damage now? Okay, no, it's still more damage. I'm actually confused. Maybe I was doing something wrong. Was I accidentally doing heavy? Tiger knee? No, you can't even do that. What was different? There's no gut scaling, right? Wait. 3249. I just got 3249. Or is that from this? I'm tripping now. Yeah, okay, that's from that. But if I do this... 3489. Why is this doing more damage? It did counter hit, but that should just... That shouldn't change anything. Besides give you more overall damage. 3269. I'm not doing heavy kick tiger knee. I'm doing medium kick tiger knee here. Did I throw? I didn't throw an extra medium punch because I didn't have drive gauge for it. You can't do stand medium punch back heavy punch to this route. You have to go straight into drive rush back heavy to make it work. Okay, that didn't combo, just to be sure. Maybe I was wondering if the overhead comboed for some reason. Three, 4, 1, 1. Okay. Three, 4, 8, 9.
I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what's going on. Maybe I was doing the wrong route on accident. Okay, so my initial assumption is correct. Doing this route is optimal to level 3. That's what I had already assumed. False alarm. I don't know what happened. Hey, Mr. F. Back, heavy punch, medium, nexus, 1 hit, back, heavy punch, medium, tiger, knee, DP. Excuse me, it's giving me 3, 4, 6, 7. Right, which is good. That's a reliable auto-time conversion, but that's not, that's less than this. I guess you're saying that's better than doing like a... That's better than doing this? Or you're saying like this? Yeah, I forget about this route. Yeah, that's good. That's a stable route to go for because it's auto-timed. But that's still less damage than what I'm doing. But this is risky because you can drop it. But it's only like 20 damage difference, so it's probably better to go into this. I'm getting pretty consistent with the timing, though. The reason why I also like this route is because it lets you use any of the supers. You can go into any super you want here from Sagat. Even level 1, which is the slowest one. The auto time looks cooler. I kind of like that one better. Okay, guys, give me a minute or two here. Let me stand up, stretch my legs, take a quick break, and then we'll get into the actual content segment. Thanks for watching, guys. BRB. Give me a second. Okay. What did I miss? That's good, chat. Oh, yeah. What up? And that's my problem with Sagat right now. I feel like I have hot streaks with him, but I definitely go on crazy losing streaks. It's hard. My consistency is not there yet, but I guess that's to be expected for my overall skill in the game. This game's really hard. Really hard game. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get into the content segment for the day. Let us begin. You saw the title, How is this prodigy changing the game? And you know what? I feel like most of you probably know who I'm going to be talking about here. We're, of course, talking about the Chilean 15-year-old prodigy taking the world by storm, Blaz. Along with the actual gameplay that he brings to the table, he's also changed the game in terms of being probably the richest 15-year-old in the FGC ever, with his second place finish at Capcom Cup 11 and second place finish at the Esports World Cup. He has a total in his rookie debut international season of 234,525 winnings already. So not bad for his first year really traveling the world and competing. You're like, it's really not bad at all. So can't complain about that. He might complain a little bit though, considering he's gotten so close to winning two of the biggest titles we have in the world of Street Fighter. But beyond just his amazing high level play, I wanted to break down exactly what makes him so special and exactly how I think Blaz is changing the game. So of course, there's a few things that stand out when you look at his gameplay. And I'm not, of course, talking about his ability to perfect parry and his situational awareness for conversions, which of course he does have. Check out this. Did you miss it? You won't miss this part. Trade anti-air stand heavy kick in the corner to the level 1 with safe jump setup to bait out the anti-air perfect parry into the punish counter throw, and just for a little bit of sauce, the Denjin level 1. So I mean, I gotta rewind here. Look at what happened in this moment. Mai here has flame stock. She lands the level 1 here. She throws out the fireball. This fireball is not a regular fireball anymore. It is an enhanced projectile. Perfect parry number 1. Drive rush screen freeze, by the way. Perfect parry number 2. The fact that he got that perfect parry at all is ridiculous. It's a double back-to-back perfect parry. You have to perfect parry each individual hit of the projectile with 0 screen freeze. But he also did it during the uncontrollable timed screen freeze from the offensive Mai player here, and still got the check on the overhead in time. So his perfect parry timing, I think, is of the best on the planet. I'm looking at players like Blaz, players like Ending Walker. To me, they've even surpassed Kakadu in terms of being the best players on the planet for using perfect parry. So that really stands out to it in his gameplay whenever I watch him. And of course, the situational awareness is superb. The way he converts to max damage combos, even in the weirdest interactions, like ready for that neutral jump and ready for the trade combo on a dime like that. Absolutely ridiculous. But that's not what I want to talk about today. And you know what? I want to talk about his ability to get rid of drive gauge, but in a specific way. So of course, he knows how to target the drive gauge. I mean, look at this sequence against Lashar at Esports World Cup. With 20 seconds down, Lashar was at 3 bars of drive gauge. Blaz makes him block 1 time, and then from this 1 block, Lashar goes, oh shit, I'm in burnout. Let me just drive reversal and go into burnout on my own terms. So Blaz definitely knows how to target the drive gauge. Half of your drive gauge gone out of nowhere. Now, of course, this is part of Ryu's toolkit as well. Like, Ryu is especially effective at destroying drive gauge, but Blaz knows how to target it at a different level. But that's not what I want to talk about here specifically. And it's not his ability to mix up the opponents and go for resets, which he also has. I'm sorry, this is kind of like the Lashar highlight reel. I'm sorry, Lashar. Just Blaz has some good moments against you. Look at Blaz here, fighting for the comeback here in this set. Finds the hit, drive rush cancel overhead into the level 3. And he laughs about it, man. He's like, I got away with that one. I think a lot of people misinterpret this laugh for this moment of him being arrogant. I think he's a 15-year-old kid like, wow, I really snuck that one past Lashar. I got away with one right there. He goes straight into the level 3 just because he can. It's less optimal, by the way, to not do a full combo conversion. He just likes going straight into the level 3. So I don't want to talk about his ability to go for resets. But I want to talk about how he's changed the game with how he goes for resets. Because what he demonstrated here is a typical Street Fighter 6 reset. Go for a combo, and instead of completing the combo, which would end up in getting a guaranteed knockdown, once this hit connects, he can get a guaranteed knockdown and potentially go for offensive pressure. Instead, he chose to apply the overhead here for a risky reset, which could be interrupted by buttons, reversal uppercut, or just blocked, and he would have been in a really negative position. But if it landed, he would get the win. So he overextended to potentially get a big win out of this moment, and it paid off. And I think that was a great time to go for a reset. But traditionally, resets are done for this kind of a purpose, for getting the next hit in a combo sequence. But Blaz does something rather different. And once again, I'm sorry to Lashar, you're Le Goat, but Blaz has some highlights on you. This, to me, is one of the greatest sequences I have ever witnessed in Street Fighter history, and potentially my favorite sequence in all of Street Fighter 6. This is Losers Finals of Capcom Cup. Blaz at set point to go up 3-0 over Lashar to earn his way into Grand Finals. And I'll just let this clip play out.
For himself a little bit, but it's been a real quick switch. Blaz has been able to escape a lot of the time and put him in the corner himself. Oh no, that one was an empty safe jump.
Oh, the objective is to get the burnout. He sure does accomplish just that. Lashar still sitting on 3 bars. I like that standing light kick into the. Oh no.
This is the little cherry on top.
Oh, and Lashar able to recover in time. He did start it first. But still, while in burnout here, Blaz, no meter, but he still has access to a DI, and he's gonna hit it, and Blaz, just like that, charge up the Ashogeki, show him the door, because kid, you're in Grand Finals!
One of the craziest sequences I've ever seen in Street Fighter, and I gotta give major props to Ringe here. That call was beautiful. I get goosebumps watching this moment. Blaz, where no one besides his fellow Chilean countryman was suspecting he could potentially go this far at his first Capcom Cup appearance, taking out probably the favorite to win it all, Lashar, 3-0 with that crazy sequence. And you can see how valuable it was that Lashar was in burnout in this situation, right? It forced Lashar to go for these ridiculous situations. He tried to react to the dry rush with his level 3. Blaz tried a level 3 of his own because he couldn't block in time to defend against this. He had to do something, so he wanted to go get the second super to punish. They happened, for some reason, it happened to just phase through. That was an unlucky interaction for Blaz, but he doesn't have enough time to get a heavy punish. But still, after all that, Lashar is still in burnout, and Blaz ends up able to pressure him into the corner to get the stun, to get the round. So you can see how valuable it is that he got that burnout. But what is really interesting is how this all occurred. Blaz is in the corner here, getting beat up. He goes for a safe jump, or an empty jump here, rather, to bait out the DP from Lashar. At this moment, the world is in Blaz's hands. Lashar's life bar is in Blaz's hands. He can go for an absolute monster of a punish. He has 3 bars of super. He has 4.5 bars of drive gauge. He can really do a lot of damage here. Instead, he goes for a heavy kick, which is a normal combo starter in the situation. And then, after the heavy kick, heavy punch into another heavy punch. This is not a combo. Typically, after that first heavy punch, you would drive rush cancel, or go into a special, perhaps a level 3 here, in order to apply a lot of damage. He chose instead to do an on-hit reset, not in order to mix up the opponent to go for a tick throw, or to go for a high-low mix, not in order to mix them up, but a reset where he wants you to block. He is baiting your block in this moment because he knows that as soon as you block this, he has Denjin charge and he has drive gauge. If he went to spend 3 bars of drive gauge instead on this combo conversion, he would be down to 2 bars remaining and in kind of a not great spot in terms of drive gauge and still needing to make a comeback. And if he canceled into level 3, it wouldn't kill, and Lashar would still have 1.5 bars of drive gauge. They'd be almost even in drive gauge. So instead, he goes heavy punch,
into OD Hasho. Only 2 bars spent. He's maintaining the drive gauge lead in this situation. This is plus on block. It's plus 3 on block here, or I think it's more actually with the Denjin behind it. This one here without the enhancement is then definitely plus 3. So he spends it another one. His drive gauge is getting chunked away, plus 3 again, and then goes for another one into the regular Hasho Geki, which I believe this one was light, which is actually -3 on block. But you know, you never know when he's going to take his turn back. So he does on block, on hit resets to block strings to attack the drive gauge, and this ended up earning him that weird scramble situation and eventually the stun to get this round. And you can see the calculation in terms of the resource management. If he the best option I think he had besides the sequence was maybe immediate level 3 and then hope to try to burn out Lashar. But that's not guaranteed. Once he did this, it's either, hey, you trade with this sequence, or you know, you give me your drive gauge. So we can actually look at some of this in training mode. Ryu is actually a really great example for this. Like, Ryu is probably the best character at doing this type of a mix-up, but it shows that this is possible with potentially any character.
You're in for a show.
Yeah, back-to-back Hashogeki is really dangerous because, like, you can trade and you die. So just to show the combo situation, after this punish counter, stand heavy kick to heavy punch, you can see here he's left at +4. So normally after this, you would either go into a special move or you would go into a drive rush cancel. So a typical sequence would have been like this. Like, Blaz could have done something like this. That's not optimal, but he could have done this much damage. He could have done a lot of damage, for sure. Now, it might not have killed was the issue, and he needed to make a comeback, and if he burnt himself out and exhausted all his resources, he'd be in a losing position. So instead, once he lands this sequence, he ends it there, and he's at +4. He's right there at +4. And he also has Denjin. Let's set this up again with Denjin. So he's here at +4. And then he goes for another heavy punch here. There is a gap here. There is a gap. If in fact, if Lashar here was mashing his stand light punch, he could potentially interrupt this. So there was a risk involved there. However, Blaz could choose a less faster option here with less reward and still just counter it. So the odds of you just mashing a button here are very low. And Lashar could have also have gone instead for something like an invincible reversal. But if he did an invincible uppercut instead, he would have spent 2 bars and potentially been nearer to burnout. Even if Blaz got hit there, he wouldn't have killed. So Blaz was okay with the drive gauge situation if Lashar wanted to spend the 2 bars and just mash a reversal. It was definitely an option. But instead, we see that he just blocked. And so once you block this, that is +4, baby. What are you going to do after this +4? And after that, he gets the crouching heavy punch. So, on block. Like, you can mash jab there. This is a 9-frame move. A 4-frame jab will interrupt. But of course, once again, he could just do anything else. I think the option with Ryu would be like stand medium into something like that. You can just get counter hit. So the first one is stand heavy. Crouch heavy will be interrupted. But are you really going to interrupt there? Oh, back heavy? Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Oh, yeah, that one's true. Even worse. You got to hold that. Yeah, back heavy's gnarly. Yeah, I forgot about that for a second. Thanks, chat. Brother. Where's your drive gauge? And any one of these trades, that trade was 16 frames of advantage. That is a full combo conversion for Ryu. So as soon as he got this situation and he secured this reset to the OD Hashogeki, you are highly incentivized to block, which means once he gets this, let me do it properly one time. Where did your drive gauge go? Where did your drive gauge go? And in any one of these interactions, if you press the wrong option, he goes for the tighter string, you're going to get counter hit into a full combo or secure a trade combo. Now, the counter to this, of course, is you could just go for a drive parry. That is, of course, an option. Say, after blocking. Right? Just hold that parry. Normally you would hold it, so if we had it held for longer. Drive gauge replenished, right? But at any moment, he could just stop and throw you. You're still guessing. You're still guessing. So Blaz saw this opportunity with landing this combo on hit. Instead of cashing out to massive damage and potentially burning himself out, he chose the other option. So let me set up the exact drive gauge so you guys can see. Let's try this one more time. So once again, he could have gone for something like this. But after this sequence, you'll see that Lashar still would have had drive gauge. Level 3, drive gauge remaining. It would be very difficult for Blaz to secure burnout, and he could potentially get caught into a confirm into death and have to be checkmated because he'd have no super to defend against a checkmate situation into DI. So instead, at this moment, it's reset time, baby. And from here on forward, Blaz keeps his drive gauge above 2 bars and gets to assault Lashar, and you saw the amazing sequence that followed. So the meta has changed when I watched Blaz. In Street Fighter, typically resets were often considered a little cheeky, a bit of a no-no. Going for a risky was always reset was always considered risky. Generally, the rule of thumb was a reset needs to earn you a really advantageous situation, like a kill, especially if you had no other option. Otherwise, going for the guaranteed full combo conversion into Oki was much stronger. That was the general rule of thumb for most characters in Street Fighter 4 and 5. And then even stuff like this, very risky to spend that much resources in 6 unless you needed to make a comeback and that was going to secure a win, right? It was about managing the resources. Never was a reset intended to be blocked until this game with the drive gauge system. So that was a really, really clever reset from Blaz. And I remember seeing that live during Capcom Cup and being like, wait a minute, what was that? That moment stuck out to me. And it wasn't a one-time thing, because we have another Lashar highlight. I'm sorry, Lashar. This is not meant to be the Lashar getting beat up highlight. But Blaz goes for this same sort of mentality again. And this time, it's from another clever situation. So similar. Look at the drive gauge. Lashar's having flashbacks. He manages to escape this one. He incorporated jump back. But look at this. Lashar actually wins this round. Blaz wins this set, but Lashar wins this round. Look how similar this situation was. Blaz in the corner. He has like 4.5 bars of drive gauge. Lashar less than half. He remembers this. He's traumatized from that round at Evo. And this is, or Capcom Cup rather, this is super clever because it's from another smart situation to go for this kind of strategy. When you get a perfect parry, your damage is already extremely scaled, and you're not going to get much from this combo on hit. So it was crazy to see him go for that on the whiffed DP because he can get a huge combo. Here, no matter what, Blaz only doesn't even have any bars of super. There's no way he's going to do a lot of damage here. The best he would do was get a knockdown and some corner carry, right? That's what Blaz could go for. So this is a super smart situation to incorporate this kind of tech. When you get a perfect parry, set up an on-hit reset, especially if their drive gauge is in a questionable situation. And Blaz does that. Heavy kick. Once again, crouch heavy that time. crouch medium. He doesn't have as much frame advantage here because he didn't have Denjin. And I think Lashar incorporated the jump back just to like mix things up. So he almost got caught. Lashar fights back in the sequence and actually wins the round and doesn't get burnt out. But that's another situation in which you can incorporate this tech yourself as after a perfect parry. And another player who features a similar attack on drive gauge style is the other prodigy from Chile, Cryme. Now, there was no specific situation where Cryme actually used an on-hit reset, but you can see the focus on drive gauge so heavily with these players and, of course, these characters. Like, Ryu is really good at this. So, Cryme is in burnout, but extends with the heavy Hasho. And then this time, he whiffs the light Hasho on Daigo. So, Daigo in this set had been so conditioned with the mind games of the Hashogeki strings, because Cryme would not stop going for bulldoze Hashogeki strings to attack the drive gauge the entire set. Daigo had to DP so much. At this point, when Cryme is in burnout and Daigo's drive gauge is low, he's conditioned him to parry to avoid losing his drive gauge. So after the heavy Hasho earning plus frames, he does medium, stand light kick, and to light Hasho to purposely push him out to make the Hashogeki whiff. And if you parry and don't drive rush forward, that's kind of the meta. You should do whiff parry, drive rush OS to avoid this. He walks up and gets a grab. And then you can see there that time, Daigo is maybe trying to backdash at this point after the punish counter throw. Because now that he's about to get burned out no matter what he blocks, he's maybe trying to backdash or jump away. Cryme just sets up the perfect string to go low into light Hasho into level 3. So the whole sequence there was focused on the drive gauge damage. Everything about this interaction was about countering Daigo, trying to counter the block damage from the drive gauge chip. So this wasn't exactly doing the resets that I was referring to, but it shows how important it is to focus on the resource of drive gauge rather than just the resource of life. And so when I watch Blaz now, it gets my gears turning. I'm going to be looking for a lot more opportunities for, especially after perfect parries or situations where I can't really, it's not worthwhile to cash out with drive rush cancel combos. Figure out a way to reset into block strings and to secure the burnout and set against your opponent, and you'll be winning a lot more interactions. And that's it. Thanks for watching. Peace. Boom. Content created. Yeah, sorry. I gotta apologize to my goat Lashar. This became the Lashar getting beat up highlight reel. But I remember seeing those interactions and being like, dude, my brain is expanding when I see how they reset on hits. Jamie would apply it well. Ryu's going to be the best at it for sure. Ryu's just too strong with the Hashogeki pressure for drive gauge chip. But I'm sure there's stuff that you can apply with other characters as well. Doesn't seem strong with Sagat. Well, he can do OD Fireball, but I don't think he can get a string from it. So the problem with that would be that nothing he does is really a block string into the OD Fireball. So you can always parry. So yeah, he doesn't really have a way to, like, set up a block string. But this is still pretty good, I feel like. Because this is +6. So this would frame trap. So say I got a perfect parry, right? That would frame trap.
I got a perfect parry, then I do the punish with stand medium punch. So I guess this would punish counter, actually. So that would hit. So maybe crouch heavy punch is what you would want. Because stand heavy kick auto timed would combo here. Why don't I use stand heavy punch much? I use it. I've used all those buttons. I mean, it's just very slow. You gotta use it sparingly, but I definitely use it a lot today. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, so what if I had them block all? It's not as good, but like you can still put them into a bad spot here. You know what I mean? If they're crouching, second hit will whiff. What does more drive gauge chip? I guess crouch heavy punch is better. Yeah, Ryu's the best at this for sure. But definitely still very strong. How does one anti with this character? Very carefully. I still need to work on some of my anti-air options. Like back heavy punch and stand heavy kick. I don't know if this will work here. Yeah. Don't do heavy. Don't do heavy. So, these kind of drills always help. Yeah, but I can't do back heavy punch. So let me double check this works. Okay. Yeah, Luke's jumps are just too good. I feel like you should be able to get back heavy punch on some of these. Can you go into EX high shot? It doesn't really seem to work like that. So it doesn't want to connect. This feels, I don't know, a little strange. But it doesn't work if they jump forward in the corner. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to wrap it up here. Solid stream. I got to eat dinner. I don't feel like eating dinner on stream. I think I'm just going to go chill off stream. So thanks for hanging around. Hopefully you guys enjoyed your stay. I will work on not being asked with Sagat. I feel like I'm close, man. I keep hitting 1900. I hit like 1920 or 1930, and then I drop all the way down to 1700. It's crazy. Close to not being ass. We'll see if we can figure it out. Only Tiki, thanks for the 5 months at the finish line here. Just got here, my bad, man. We got the archive, though. By the way, make sure to check out the Clips channel. We were uploading there. Extra Trashy should be coming out soon. Sagat Guide on the way. So check out the YouTube channels, both of them, will ya? And thanks for watching. I'm going to wrap it up here on Twitch. Later, Twitch audience, thank you so much for tuning in. Thanks for all the subs and support. Catch you next time. And thank you, YouTube viewers.